All right. Meteor Goliath. Surprise, surprise. Source TV, getting that Meaty out. Now, I think a lot of Source's wins we've seen have been via Meteor Goliath. Have been where we've seen Source get a lot of wins. He's good with them. He's good with them. So, feeding path. It's interesting. He made some pretty hard cuts. You know, sometimes you see the monsters kind of linger a bit over towards the beach, but he made a hard cut in the interest of getting down to this area, which, this whole area here is dangerous. And, he needs to be careful not to get domed. But then again, we're talking about Source. So, who knows? But Beat the Meaty has shown they can bring the pressure. They've shown they can hang with teams like Dill, Dozers and whatnot. Looks like they're moving in on him. Unicorn Udders, rocking that Phoenix skin. We now have the man formerly known as Source, You're a Flower is now known as Source, You're a Rainbow. He's using that psychological warfare, trying to taunt him. Source making that evolution. A clean evolve to stage 2. Now we can look at perks. Oh boy. Source, look at that. Running a little bit of poison and grounder. Leap smash charge. Interesting. He's going the 3-1-3 build. That's what I'm talking about. I'm a huge fan of the 3-1-3 builds. I really am, because you get the extra damage from both of them. It's always a tough call, though. I mean, do you go for the versatility of having 4 abilities, or do you just go for, 2 abilities that are excessively strong? It means that you have to hit your abilities. You can't miss any of them, but it has a higher damage output in a lot of cases. Leap Smash coming in, going straight for Unicorn Udders. She's on fire right now, hurting pretty bad. Here come the Hank Shields finally, but you can see Source is just trying to beat her to death through them. Orbital comes out, fire breath, spraying flames everywhere. Everyone's on fire. He doesn't care about that orbital. He line of sights him. This could be death. This could be the end. Unicorn Udders narrowly makes it through. They're running through the mines right now for cover. Source uses his flame breath, bursting those mines. He eats a mine, man, but he does get her down. Decent trade, taking the medic down for a little over 2 bars of health loss. That's a mine that I think was well worth eating. Source gets away. These guys are recouping. Source, you're a rainbow. Looks like Source spies himself a little buff out there in the distance. And it's not just because it's a buff, it's also big meat. Can't go wrong. It's funny, he's kind of like repeating the same feeding path again. He's running in circles, getting fat. It's working for him. Unicorn Udders making a hard cut right now, along with Chromo, trying to move for the intercept. Oh man, Reaver's beating on him. Oh no, they're going in. Real bad spot to fight right here. This spot, a bit better. Now he's at the Hunter's mercy. This spot, it's funny, he just went from a monster favored spot to a Hunter favored spot, but the dome's ready. He knows there's no point in running, and he's got a good head start on Hank, and he is gonna finish him off right now. He does not appreciate being called a rainbow, and damn it, he's gonna let you know. Now he's going after Unicorn Udders. Wait a minute, no, he's shifting, going after Assault. Dezu's taking quite a beating right here. It is Blitz Markov. Little Flame Breath trying to scare him off of picking up Sorcerer Rainbow, but it looks like they are gonna get the pickup, but oh no. Source. But you know what? Again, if eating those mines was the price of getting those kills and getting out, so be it. Source picked up 2 strikes in that engagement there. Chromo's the only one. Oh, he's going back in. He's going back in. He armored up and he's going back in now that they're all bunched up in here. This is a great spot to fight the Hunters when they. Oh no, gold beam. A gold beam from Dezu. Great damage. Blitz Markov getting a full gold beam off there. And that's enough to make Source say, you know, screw this. I'm out. He wants nothing to do with that. That gold beam. That hurts. Why give up health when you can get armor and come back and get your strikes without the risk of losing health? All right, stage 3. The Hunters, they're backing off this time. They're not going to press them. They're backing off. Source staging up. 1 point in rock, 2 fire breath, 3 leap, 3 charge. Let's go have a look, see how the Hunters are preparing here. So it looks like they plan to use this pillar back here. A lot of Hunters will set up on this little area, but I don't know what they're doing. They're kind of like setting up in the middle almost. Let's see what Source thinks of this. Fire breath, leap smash, charge combo. Tries to get him with the overhead, misses. Rock throw comes up. Chromo getting his daily serving of rocks and minerals right there. Leap smash, charge through a gold mine. Look at the damage that did. There's another gold mine there too. That's the danger with the gold mines, my friend. They're very, very tough to see. And it looks like Source is going to look for some better buffs at this point. I think. They're going to be spawning in a little bit. Not quite. And it looks like, I think Source is waiting for the buff to spawn. Yep, there we go. See, that's how you know you're watching a pro player. He's just like, all right, sitting there checking the time. There should be a buff right about now. All right, good to go. And Source picked up that DR buff. He's not running any DR perks or anything. This complements his build pretty well. Getting a little bit of damage on the engage here. Looks like Source trying to clear out any potential mines. Little leap smash charge combo there. Goes for the pounce, doesn't hit. Rock throw comes up, hits the wall, gets him with a little bit of shrapnel. He's got his personal damage reduction up. Shield coming out anyway from Hank, aka Sorcerer Rainbow. They're using the pillars, what they're trying to do. They're trying to roach using this pillar here. We'll see how it works out for him. Nice thing about charge is you can aim it better now. As you can see, Source kind of steered it around the corner. They are, oh no, they're all clumped up. They eat that leap smash, all 3 of them, but they do manage to get a gold beam out. There's a mine in front of him there. He does manage to avoid it. Rock throw comes. Medic's dead. It's going to become a war of attrition, but Source going to try and play it smart. He's peacing out. Going to get some armor before he comes back in. Source is just going to play it smart, farm those strikes. He's got 4 minutes. He has time. He's got that sweet DR buff. Might as well get your armor up. Make very good use of it. Now this could be the end of it. If Source wins this, Dill Dozers going to be taking the win. All right, there you see it. He tries to clear out the mines with the flame breath. Jumps over, leap smashes over that gold mine. He's like dancing around these mines right now. Unicorn Udder is trying to use him for oh, leaf smash. He eats the mine, but he's getting some hits in. He's just going rampaging now. He don't care anymore. He's eating mines. He's going for strikes. Leap smash comes, does hit both of them. Rock throw. Chromo barely missing. Barely, you know, he didn't dodge it, but he barely missed him. Leap smash comes through. Orbital coming down right now. Fire breath on Unicorn Udders. It looks like, because the hunters are using that pillar to try and juke, it looks like Source is trying to abuse the fact that it line of sights them in order to get strikes and get damage in. And Unicorn Udders just got annihilated right there by that charge. Rock throw comes, they juke it, return a gold beam. Source, you're a rainbow, catching some fire, but they pop their shield. They are going to go down now. I think Source is going to finish it now. Minute 21 on the dropship timer. And he's eating mines left and right. But he wants to finish this. And it looks like Source has this in the bag. Let's see, though. It's just him versus Dezu. Dezu gets a good gold beam there. Heavy charge. Source for the win. Meteor Goliath showing once again why he is the best monster in competitive Evolve currently. Taking home the win for the Dill Dozers.